Welcome back. We've got another pest control video for you here. This pest control company again is in Salem, but they're also targeting Portland as well. I want to talk through this website because unlike the previous one, it's got a lot more on this website that we can talk about in terms of things they're doing right, but still some things that I've seen that they could definitely improve on. So when we look them up on Google, Pest Control Salem, Oregon, they're right down the bottom here when it comes to Google Maps results. One of the things I would suggest they do is they've got 5-star reviews, but only from 3 people. So I would go away. You want at least 5 of these minimum, and the more you can get, the better. When we go up and we look at other businesses, you'll see that the ones that are going to be nearer the top have got a lot more. So we've got 457, 39, 49, 800. 2,500. So some of these are going to be big companies with a lot of money behind them, obviously, but you need to be getting more reviews and obviously wanting to make sure they're 5-star. Now we have a great piece of software that you can use where it's able to collect those reviews. Any that are 4 or 5-star go straight on the website. Any that are below that, we can message the person directly, ask what went wrong and try and fix the problem, so that low result doesn't go out onto Google. It's a great piece of software. If you want to know more about it, just leave a comment in the comment section of this video and we can let you know more about that. That's the first I'll be looking at. Now it looks like that it says here serves Salem. The business isn't actually registered in Salem, so you're always going to have trouble ranking for places, larger places than where your business is based. So there's a few options here. Obviously move the business address, get a small office, do something like that, or you need to do some more on page SEO in order to try and rank. So the first thing I noticed about this homepage is the fact that, again, we've got more content than the previous site we looked at in pest control, but not a huge amount, and we're not really mentioning what the business does a whole lot. I like the fact that these phone numbers are actually clickable, so I could click onto these and I would be able to get through to the business owner straight away, which is really, really important, especially for local. If I go down here to inspect, I can take a look at what the site looks like while it is in mobile. So again, everything looking good, designed nicely, and it looks like everything is clickable. We've got the sort of hamburger stack here, which allows me to get through to the menu. So working pretty well on mobile. We can look at the speed on mobile in a second. What I'm noticing here is we've got these pages, which is along the right idea. So we've got residential here. They've got commercial and pest library, but there's no silo. So what I want to see under this residential, what you should have on your website for local, is you can see all of these different phrases that they're targeting for the residential. I would want all of these to be a particular drop down within the menu, and then I would want lots of content on these. You're looking at 1,500, 2,000 words relating to residential, so you might actually feel that these aren't necessarily the best titles, and that's what I feel about residential. So I will be like talking about different parts of the home or different classic problems that you have within the home in this area, so like bathrooms, kitchens, basements, those kind of things. The same when we go over to pest library. I click on pest library, and again they've got the right idea by talking about different pests, but Google needs actual words, so you need 1,000 words or so, 2,000, 3,000 on each of these. So I wouldn't want to see pest library, and when I hover over this, a list comes up, a silo with all of these different pests on it, and then when I click on it, we get all of those sections with a description. So I'd be able to see something that says ants, and I click on it, I get 2,000 words about ants and bed bugs, and the same thing, linking it back to Salem, Oregon. And again, there's nothing here about location as well, so I probably want to swap some of these out and or add it in a locations tab and talk about the different locations that they work in. So that's from looking at it straight away. We need a lot more content onto this website. Now they do have a blog, which is good to see. I can't get to the blog from up here. We could see down here where it is, which is good. So we can't go straight to it. But again, this is another opportunity to be able to rank. We've got some content going out pretty regularly, but again, it's not too bad. It's better in terms of length. But if this is all about spiders, then I'd actually probably rather see a lot of this in the pest area, and then makes this something more about spiders, and relating it to the area. So they've kind of got their idea, pest control in Portland, they've got the keyword, and they're clearly doing some internal linking. So they've got the right idea, but we're just not doing enough of everything at the moment, as I can see. Again, looks like we've got some more internal linking going through to there, which is good to see. Nice bullet points, which breaks it up for the reader. But yeah, I would probably be having quite a lot of this over originally on this pest library, talking about pests. And this might be something to do with more specifically spiders in the Portland, Oregon area, a little bit more detail just instead of generally. If you want to keep it like this, I would definitely be suggesting putting a little bit more information in here, getting up to the 1500 word mark. So let's have a little bit of a look now at what's going on using our tools to just analyze this in a bit more detail. So I'm here on SEOscan.org. You can get the link down in the description of this video. You can use this on your own video. And I would say as well, if you want a review like this, an SEO audit of your business, then go down into the description. There's 3 questions. Just answer those in the comment section of this video, and we'll take a look and give you some advice. So as we can see here, we've got a title tag, we've got the name of the business, so we've got pest control in there, which is obviously a keyword that we want to be ranking for. We've got Oregon pest control experts. I probably want to see Salem, Oregon in there. Pest control experts isn't a bad keyword to have in there, but definitely want to reorganize this a little bit. Maybe Kanga, pest control Inc., and then pest control Salem, Oregon. Like, I want to be targeting the words that people are searching. So if I come over here and we look at these are keywords to do with pest control specifically for Salem, and you can see here pest control Salem, Oregon gets 480 searches a month. Now we can see that we've got some names for businesses up here which we can ignore, but 480 searches per month are picking a business off the page 1 of Google, and we want to be in with everyone else. So we want to be using pest control Salem, Oregon where we can on our homepage, and this is one of the main pages we want to do that. This isn't too bad either, but again, I would want to see the exact key phrase at least once somewhere in here in order to be able to let Google know exactly what we want to rank for. Again, the H1 tag here isn't too bad, but I'd probably clean it up slightly. And then the H2 header tags as well. Trusted, experienced, dedicated is nice, but it's not going to get us a huge amount in terms of SEO benefit. So this is what I mean here: trusted, experienced, dedicated. We could still have that word somewhere on the page, but I probably want it more around SEO and telling Google exactly what the website is all about and what we're trying to rank for and what services that we offer. So let's have a look now in a little bit more detail about how the site is performing. So all I've got here is a free extension. You can get this on Chrome as well. So I can see the number of pages indexed. We've got 195 of the pages indexed, a few less on the other search engines, none in Bing. So might want to have a look into that. Site infos, everything here looks all right. No sitemap, it looks like, which is definitely something that would be an issue that I would want to get sorted out as soon as possible. And then as we go in here, we can see pretty much the same thing that we talked about before, but this is my big issue here. Not enough internal links. 23 internal links is nowhere near enough, and the same with the external links as well, only 5. So first month, what we'd be doing is we'd be restructuring your website, get all of this sorted out, getting a press release out in order to help get some of those nice positive backlinks. Second month, we would continue to get that content being put out, and we would continue that over several months, building up those internal links and that external linking as well. Once I said in the first month, we've got all of that, those issues sorted with the siloing and things like that. So good looking website in terms of aesthetics, and they're doing quite a few things right, but definitely a lot of work that could be done on this website in order to get it ranking higher. As I said, if you want a in-depth report like this, then just leave us a comment and we can get back to you. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.